Hey, what's up guys? Christian over at MidCity Stereo. Today we're in a 2022 Porsche Cayenne. We just installed an Escort Max CI 360. If you guys don't know what that is, it's a built-in radar detector with a laser shifters front and rear, and it also has a radar detector front and rear. Usually come with a little display like this. Not this, well, we're actually 3D printing a custom thing. So this customer wants everything hidden, not mounted. These are usually separate, all right? So usually you mount this display somewhere over here, or you build something custom for it, and then this is how you control it. Now this you shouldn't need that much. Maybe to set up some settings you will. So I recommend keeping it accessible, but definitely it doesn't need to be on the dashboard anymore. And then this one over here, I recommend, so what we're doing for this customer, for example, is this is not the finished product. This is probably version 2 of who knows how many. So we're going to mount it like this in a 3D printed housing, and then we're going to leave it mounted under the glove box with Velcro, and then he can just pull it out, or maybe we're just going to tuck it. I haven't looked down there yet, but he's going to pull it out and adjust whatever settings, because he's never plans on touching this. Now if he does decide that he's going to use the controller more, we can always put this with Velcro on the bottom and then put the controller a little closer to him, a little hidden. So for now we're going to start with this under the glove box, because we don't expect him to use it much. All right, so I think I skipped a part there. So what we did with this 360 is that we added a Escort Max, CI. We added an interface from MidCity Engineering that connects into the Escort radar detector. At the same time, it connects behind the cluster of the Porsche. Now, if you have a portable unit up top, I think they work with some of those too. This is the first time we've done one of their interfaces. I'm very happy with it. I'm pretty sure we're going to do more. Let me show you how it works real quick. So, like I told you, it shows up on the cluster. Now, I'm going to turn this off and turn it back on. When you get a display, and you see on the bottom, when the radar goes off, it's going to pop up like that, like a phone call. It's going to tell you. Now, MidCity Stereo, that's the name of the song that's playing. And then on the bottom, you have some information about the radar. Now, so what we're going to do is we're going to show you how it works real quick. So in order to select it, there's a mute button over here. And to get into the menu, hold it for 2 seconds. Let go. All right, now it marks location, the volume level, sensitivity, laser settings, display mode. All right, now we're going to go up to volume, and then we're going to tap mute again. Now we're going to, the volume is going to go to 75, and then now we're going to tap mute again. Volume set. Now if you don't touch anything, it's going to reset again. So you got to make sure. Sometimes it resets and you're still on the menu. So what I mean by that is that just go up and down, just see if you're still in it. All right, if you're still in the menu itself, it'll pop back to the phone screen. I'll show you that in a second. So we're going to hold this mute button again for 2 seconds. All right, now we're going to go to sensitivity. We're going to select that by tapping the mute. It's on set to auto. Now we're going to set it to highway, and we're going to tap the mute button. All right, so its sensitivity mode is set. Wait a couple seconds for everything in the background to reset. This isn't made for you to go in there and tinker all the day. It's meant to set a couple of little settings. So you're gonna hit this. Oh, didn't hold it long enough. I do that a lot. All right, so then we have laser settings. We're gonna select that. So laser off. It always defaults to the first one, and then you can change it. So laser shifting, hit that again. So shifting is set to on. All right, now we're going to tap the mute button again. Oh, hold the mute button. Probably because I tapped it, messed it up. Let's wait a couple seconds. Impatient me, huh? And then what else do we have? Display mode. So some models in some cars display 2 lines. This car only displays 1. So display mode, there's no options. I mean, they're there. Let me see if I can get to them. So you can display Escort, you can display sensitivity, speed, blank. See what I'm saying? So you saw how it just disappeared and I kept rolling, it came right back. So make sure, don't stop pushing stuff, just keep rolling. Frequency on, frequency off, text display, and bar display. Those are the options, and then about. But we don't have a second display in this car, so we don't, doesn't apply to us. So now I'm going to let it go back to rest. And I'm going to try it again. Hold. Alright, so we're going to mark location. So you hit it, you mark location, mark speed trap, mark speed cam, mark red light, and mark other. Those are pretty much the ones you're going to do. Everything else is settings that you're going to set up through these two. Like I said, I think it's a good idea to mount this under the glove box, but I think some customers are going to want this mounted somewhere where they can touch it while they're driving. But this is Christian and Fit Car Stereo. We're in Carlstadt, New Jersey, next to Teterboro, New Jersey, right outside of New York City. We sell, we install, we also ship worldwide. The older I'm getting, the less I want to sit at a desk, so the more I'm working on cars. I do most of the installs, so you got to worry about some young kid messing up your car. I'm an old man. Well, compared to some of you. But I've been doing this 20 years, that's all I'm going to say. And that's it. If you guys have any questions on how this works or any other questions or want to talk about installation, just give me a call. My name is Christian. nfitcarstereo.com. Thank you so much for watching the video. Oh, and go check out MidCity Engineering. They do a bunch of like remote starters and other weird stuff that I'm not sure about yet, but I got 2 calls for sprinters this week, and I knew they do a lot of sprinter stuff, so I'm pretty sure we're going to be dealing with them a lot. Anyway, Fit Car Stereo, my name is Christian. Thank you so much for watching.